What is up, ladies and gentlemen? For today's video, we have got the full reveal of the new champion, Briar, the Restrained Hunger. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you everything about Briar, from her gameplay to her lore, and I want to give a big shout out to Riot Games because they actually invited me to get a sneak peek of the champion. I got to talk to the developers and ask them a bunch of questions, so thank you to Riot, and without further ado, let's see just how broken Briar is. So Briar is a jungler that can also be played top. The idea behind Briar is that she has this relentless hunger that nothing can stop, and this little metal thing around her head is called a pillory. But once the pillory comes off, she literally loses control and just goes berserk on the nearest enemy. Like, you literally lose control of yourself. You CC yourself, but you get much, much stronger. So let's get into her actual kit. Her passive is called Crimson Curse, which makes Briar's attacks and abilities apply a stacking bleed that heals her for a portion of the damage dealt. She also gains increased healing based on her missing health, but she doesn't have any health regeneration on her own. So the only way to heal on this champion is to go on the offensive, which I think is a really cool idea for a champion. Her Q, well, we can't have a new champion without a dash, right? Her Q is a targeted stun where she jumps to the target. It's pretty simple, but let's get into the craziest part of Briar's kit, her W. Her W is the main focus of this champion, and it's the ability you're going to want to max first. Her W puts her into a frenzy where you literally lose control of your champ and become frenzied, which means you're taunted by every enemy and you'll just follow them around trying to attack them. But Briar's going to select one enemy in particular and just get obsessed with them, following them until the frenzy ends. So how do you end the frenzy? Well, the only way to end Briar's self-inflicted frenzy is if the enemy champion dies or if she uses her E. Her E is called Chilling Scream. It is this big, long wind-up scream that shoves enemy champions. It snaps her out of the frenzy. It makes Briar super tanky while she's charging it. And then it's also like a Kiana ult. So if you use it and it knocks an enemy champion into a wall, they're stunned and take massive damage. Like, I'm talking, like, it's too much damage. The creator of the champion, Riot August, told me getting hit by her E into a wall is like getting hit by a full AP Nunu ult. So yeah, a really nice champion, bro. Finally, Briar's ultimate is called Certain Death, and that is because when you land it, the enemy champion is probably going to die. Or you will. Briar kicks a knife, marking the first enemy champion hit as her prey, and then she flies through the air, fearing other enemies on arrival, and enters her frenzy. So it's not going to fear the enemy that you marked, but it's going to knock her entire team away from it. It's almost like a little bit of a Vex ult. And then once you arrive, you're going to pursue your prey until one of you dies. And you're going to gain additional armor, MR, lifesteal, move speed, everything you would possibly want. You become just like a much stronger version of Briar when you land your ultimate. So let me tell you, you don't want to get hit by this ability if you're an enemy. And it's basically a global ability. Like, you can shoot it across the map. It plays a loud noise like Scion ult or Kled ult. And if it lands on you, Briar is coming for you. Like, the taunt that they gave this champion is so freaking funny. Like, it will follow you no matter what if you're in frenzy. Like, it'll follow them all the way into the fountain. So that's Briar, the Relentless Hunger. Pretty sick champion. And here you can see her joke, her laugh, her taunt, her dance. I really like how animated and fun she can be. Like, she's this nice mixture of like a terrifying rabid animal, and then this also like fun-loving, goofy, college-aged young woman. Her release skin is going to be a new skin line called Street Demons, which we've seen a few of those released so far, but here's Briar in her new Street Demon skin. I think it's pretty sick. New skin themes are always exciting, and yeah, I think these are pretty unique. It reminds me of like Splatoon. So here's what we know about Briar's lore. She is a failed experiment by the Black Rose. Briar's uncontrollable bloodlust required a special pillory to focus her frenzied mind. After years of confinement, this living weapon broke free from her restraints and unleashed herself onto the world. Now she is controlled by no one, following only her hunger for knowledge and blood, and relishes the opportunities to let loose, even if reining back the frenzy isn't easy. And from what the rioters told us, Briar is a really compelling character. She's not like this self-loathing emo person that hates who she is. She actually likes being a vampire, but she also has a human side that wants to make friends. So it's not like this dark brooding thing where she hates that she can't control herself. She just acknowledges that she needs the pillory to do so. And in fact, she likes the pillory because it keeps her from eating her friends. So yeah, guys, that's Briar. I'm going to be uploading all kinds of gameplay of her, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Oh, and one last thing. Riot August personally challenged me to make Briar support work, so let me know down in the comments if you want to see me try that out. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and thanks again to Riot for letting me be part of Briar's release.